Get over here!
Yeah, Krithnaga, you just stay here and level grind, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's working. Kinda.
Yeah. It's working slowly.
Ouch. Good dodge.
Yeah, because we're also going to need a ranged unit to take those guys out if this is how we're
Yeah.
going about it.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're just gonna keep on coming, aren't they?
Yep.
Alright, let's deal with that first. There
Okay.
we go.
Alright.
Now we have a guarantee, because he kept leveling up because he kept getting the magic stat.
Yeah,
so
so
now we have
getting
a
stronger.
surefire way to get rid of these guys. At least with him, anyway.
That's not...
Jesus Christ, Soren!
That's not surefire.
First attack! Do that on the first attack, please!
It's not surefire, it's arcfire.
Ugh, shut it, you! Anyway... Corona!
Nice.
That's what I like to see. Yeah, this is great grinding for them too, it seems.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with this.
Yeah, Mechai's level 8 already.
Yeah, 8 levels in one chapter?
Mm-hmm.
Hot damn, dude.
Resistance going up. That's
Sanaki!
That's a kill. And what we didn't tell you guys before is among the new skills that we apportioned to people, you know, we gave some people Adept, we gave some people Vantage. Celerity, which is a skill that Tormod has, we took it off Tormod and gave it to Raphael, which gives him +2 movement speed.
Yep.
Which is very nice for a Heron. So he's gonna be like a little road runner now.
Okay, this is working out great.
Yeah. A little embarrassing that Micaiah's like zoomed by her in levels, but she's keeping up.
I mean, it also does help that, like, 1, Paragon. 2, we're dealing with armored units, which she specializes in killing.
Yeah. Beep beep.
No.
A little flightless bird.
Speaking of which, something I actually looked up recently, which I thought was really cool. They did a tribute to Mel Blanc, which, for those of you who don't know, Mel Blanc is very, very famous for being one of the most prolific voice actors in the industry. Particularly, he's done almost every character in Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
And I was looking through clips, and, like, you know, they basically did, like, this huge montage of what Mel Blanc has done in Looney Tunes. It's so much. But when you put it side to side, it's like, oh my god, yeah, that is him. He's done like Tweety Bird. He's done he's done Foghorn Leghorn, Bugs Bunny, all of them. Mm-hmm. And it's like, how does one guy do every single one of these? And I'm like, that's talent, man.
Yeah.
That's the talent of Mel Brooks. Or not Mel Brooks, Mel Blanc.
Yeah, Mel Brooks is a very different.
Yeah,
talent.
Mel Brooks is a different guy. Sorry.
But he is also a talented guy.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Valencia.
Yeah, it's funny to me to think about characters that have been around for so long that... I mean, like, superheroes all the time are getting new voice actors in animated adaptations and stuff like that. But when you have characters like the Looney Tunes and, like, Mickey Mouse and stuff like that, like, what a big undertaking it is to change their voice.
Yeah.
To be like, you know, it's a big deal of, like, you're gonna be stepping into the shoes of this like icon.
Yeah, like I remember we kind of had like that idea with Mario, and like who's eventually gonna take up the mantle of not just like Charles Martinet is basically the Mel Blanc of video games, because not only does he do Mario, he does Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, Toadsworth, the Piantas. He does all of them.
When somebody when there's a new animated adaptation of Batman, they'll be like, okay, we're looking for somebody to bring like a certain kind of like, oh, we like the character you bring to Batman here. But for Mario, it's gonna be like, okay, who can impersonate Charles Martinet the best so that hopefully not too many people notice.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like, they did manage to eventually do that with the likes of Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same guy who does Bugs Bunny in, jeez. I don't know. When was the last time Mel Blanc performed Bugs Bunny?
I have no idea.
Jeez.
I don't know if that was him in Space Jam, in the new Space Jam.
I don't know about that, because I know for a fact that it's not him in the Looney Tunes show.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like...
At least that's, like, superficial enough of a voice that, like, you know, there are people out there who can do perfect Bugs Bunny impersonations.
Yeah, I'm gonna sound really, really stupid right now, but is Mel Blanc still alive?
I was assuming he wasn't because you were talking about... Yeah, Mel Blanc died in 1989, actually.
Oh my god, seriously?
I thought he had just died recently.
Yeah, holy smoke. Yeah, like, again, forgive me if I sounded stupid there, but I just wanted to get my facts straight, you know? But, yeah, like... Because you hear him now, and it's like, yeah, it's definitely, like... Space Jam came out, like, in the 90s, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so that was also not Mel Blanc.
No, I guess not. Yeah, so I didn't even notice that he was gone because people can do perfect impersonations of it.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. Wonderful!
That's why I thought it was kind of weird in Kingdom Hearts 3. I felt like... I felt like Mickey Mouse didn't sound like Mickey Mouse. And I was like, this is so weird. There are people who can do the voice perfectly. Why? I don't know.
Yeah, it's fun to think about. Okay, I think I know how I can do this then. So yeah, forgive me if I sounded stupid there for assuming that a man who's been dead for more than 20 years is still alive, because I don't keep track of this stuff, man.
He was Mr. Spacely on the Jetsons. He was...
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go for this.
He is credited in 2013 because Tom and Jerry, when Tom, like, screams...
Yeah, that's him.
Mel Blanc. Going,
yes.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one. I don't know how he's able to do that and not destroy his throat, because holy smoke, man.
Yes, like, so he has credits that are more recent because they just used...
They use the same, like, voice
legacy clips, yeah. He was Heathcliff, the cat. He was, okay... Daffy Duck, Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, Tweety, Sylvester, Foghorn Leghorn, Pepe Le Pew, Marvin the Martian, Speedy Gonzales, Yosemite Sam, the Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote, and Henry Hawk, among others. I think Henry Hawk is the chicken hawk. The, like, I am a chicken hawk.
Oh, yeah, that is him. That is him.
Yeah, the one that tries to eat Foghorn Leghorn, and Foghorn's like, what are you doing, boy? No, my son, I say my son.
Oh, man. Like, this is why voice actors are so, like, fascinating to me, is, like, you look up what they've done in the past, and then it's like, oh my god, they've also done this? They've also voiced that? Like, really?
He's also been Taz.
The Tasmanian Devil, yes.
Yeah, he's also been Barney Rubble, from the Flintstones.
Oh my god, like, Taz the Tasmanian Devil is, like, one of the biggest, like, one of the coolest ones for me, because, like, when you really think about it, Taz is just...
But it's such a distinct sound.
It is. I can't even imitate it.
Yeah, you gotta do it right.
Like, that's just so fascinating to me.
Yeah, it's not like you could just put anybody in front of the microphone and have them make those sounds.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm gonna heal him.
Yeah, a lot of these credits are, like, the same characters. Wait a second.
What?
What is the voice of Wile E. Coyote? He's the voice of Wile E. Coyote, but I can't think
of it's during the few times he's ever talked, because he doesn't talk when he's dealing with the Roadrunner, but there are a couple of shows where he deals with Bugs Bunny, and he's like, Wile E. Coyote.
Oh yeah,
Genius.
he has a very, like, reformed,
yeah, he's like a very
voice.
refined, like, very genius type voice, but that's like... They do that very, very few times with Wile E. Oh, he's also voiced when dealing with Ralph the dog. You know, it's like, good night, Sam. Good night, Ralph. When they're doing the sheep and the thing.
But that... So, this is splitting hairs.
Right.
But that's Ralph the Wolf. He is a different character than Wile E. Coyote.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He is considered a different character.
Okay, so yeah, it's still Wile E. Coyote, though.
Ralph the Wolf has a red nose and Wile E. Coyote has a black nose.
Got you.
It's one of those Chip and Dale kinds of things.
Got it.
They are different entities. But those are great cartoons, yeah. The sheepdog cartoons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Ralph the Wolf and Sam the dog, right? The sheepdog.
Yeah. Mel Blanc was Captain Caveman.
Remind me who that was.
Oh, that's an old Hanna-Barbera character.
Uh-huh.
That's he would like... He had like a big club, and mostly he would just yell, Captain Caveman! And then he'd like beat the crap out of somebody with a club.
Gotcha.
Did you see the movie Scoob? The like more recent animated Scooby-Doo movie?
No, I didn't.
Captain Caveman makes a cameo in that.
Seriously?
Yeah, because they were kind of doing a like Hanna-Barbera verse. Like the bad guy in that is Dick Dastardly from Wacky Races.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, there's and what's his name and Blue Falcon and Dynamite are in that movie.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
You want to know what's funny though? Like Blue Falcon and Dynamite, I actually did not get introduced to until I watched that one episode of Dexter's Laboratory, where he had to like ask Dexter to help fix Dynamite when he was injured.
Yeah, that's also an old Hanna-Barbera.
Because
cartoon.
apparently Dynamite's a robot.
He is a robot, yeah.
Yep.
The one thing I remember from that episode is Blue Falcon sitting in their living room and Dexter's dad comes in. And
I'm the Blue Falcon. The Falcons. You guys didn't do so hot last season.
I am the Blue Falcon.
Aw, don't be blue. I'm sure you guys will do better next season.
Why do we both remember the same stupid shit?
Well, what? Again, we've established this. I'm a walking, talking tape recorder, and you... Oh, I don't know. You're interested in the most random shit because we're both nerds here, dude.
That we both remember that scene.
Yep.
What percentage of people do you think would recognize that scene? Like 0.2%?
Dude, and pretty much a lot of people from our generation who even watched a lick of Cartoon Network.
Dexter's Lab, I find I don't remember a lot of it until I see it again. Like, I just saw the other day, it's the clip of Dexter's dad freaking out because there's no coffee left. And that was like
one of the craziest line deliveries in the show.
You kids don't need coffee. You have youth.
We adults need the coffee. But now, all we have is this! Empty!
Yeah.
I saw that clip recently, and I'm like, oh my god, this is absolutely nuts.
Saturday is for Dad, and Dad's car.
Oh my god. What? Like, dude, I could go on a whole, like, tangent of, like, memorable, like, moments I've ever had with Cartoon Network as a whole.
There's something about cartoon dads.
Yeah, right?
Like, they make a lot of the cartoon dads really funny. Hugh Neutron, of course, is another, like...
See, Hugh Neutron is one case where I'm just, like, so unbelievably charmed by him. Nice, Colossus! I'm very charmed by Hugh Neutron because, like, he actually is, like, he's obviously, like, you know, inept. He's not exactly the brightest bulb in the drawer, but he's a good guy.
He's a good dad. He seems to be a good husband. Him and Judy?
Yeah, him and Judy Neutron have, like, a fantastic relationship. Apparently a very
very sexually active relationship.
There's that one.
If you're paying attention.
Yeah, there was that one line I forgot. I forgot until recently, where it's like Hugh is like they're going on vacation, right?
Yeah.
And Hugh is like trying to lift up a bunch of like suitcases,
Yeah.
and Judy comes in and is like, now, I don't want you throwing your back because I'm going to need you when we get to the hotel room, and I want all of the furniture rearranged. And I'm like, okay, why do you want the furniture rearranged? That was me as a kid. As an adult, and I'm like, oh.
It's because Jimmy walks into the room, and as soon as she sees him, she, like, changes course.
Like, how unbelievably smart is that, though? Like, who comes up with this shit?
There's the episode where they get intergalactic cable at the end, and they, like, change the channel to some, like, Space Vic, like,
oh,
mixes.
yeah,
and,
that's
and they,
right.
Like, and they turn the lights off.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
like,
my God.
They're watching porn together, guys.
Hey, you know what?
Good for them.
Good for them. They clearly have a really good relationship. I'm happy for them.
Hugh Neutron's gonna be in that Nickelodeon fighting game.
I think he already is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Jimmy, just Hugh.
Yeah. It's speaking of like cartoon dads back in the day. Can we talk about Nigel Thornberry?
Oh, Nigel Thornberry. But this is what I mean. Like the dads become the memes.
Kind of.
I guess because our generation got old enough to find like the parents in these things really relatable.
In a way, yeah. Like they were
Stu
really.
Pickles making pudding, you know.
Oh yeah, it's like, what are you doing at 3 a.m?
Making chocolate pudding.
Why? Because I've lost all control of my life. How did they make these guys so unbelievably charming and yet so relatable at the same? Yeah, looking back at these cartoons that we watched as kids, these characters were a lot more just charming than we gave them credit for as kids.
Arnold's grandpa is really great.
Arnold's grandfather is like the father figure that everyone needed, but we did not deserve.
Never eat raspberries.
And then there was like, and then there's his grandmother who was like batshit insane, but in all the all the best ways.
She was also a great parent.
Yeah, it's kind of funny too because remember that episode when it was like they were having a hot flash and like they were just like trying to say
normal.
She's normal and is like Arnold kind of like comments like it's so hot that even grandma's acting normal.
Yeah. Because whenever Arnold was having a really bad time, she would, like, drop whatever character she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or she would, like, somehow help him anyway.
It's kind of cool, too, because it's, like, obviously, like, Grandma and Grandpa have a really, really good relationship together, but they're kind of two sides of the same coin. One is a very, like, notable, caring mentor. And then there's Grandma, who's, like, absolutely batshit insane, but she's the chaos that kind of keeps these guys entertained.
Yeah.
Like, she's the crazy grandma, but in the best way possible.
She helps Arnold break a sea turtle out of the aquarium.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that episode.
Yeah.
Hey Arnold overall just had a really good cast, like, in my opinion.
That's just a great show. It's on Hulu, so, like, for some of you guys who are a little bit younger, who, don't know Hey Arnold...
oh my god.
I do recommend a watch through of Hey Arnold, and it's not like an episodic show like Last Airbender or something.
Like you can watch
or
like
it is an episode. It's not serialized.
There is a continuity, but you don't need to understand the whole continuity to know what's going on in one particular episode.
Yeah, just a few characters get introduced here and there, and then they're in other episodes or things like that.
Yeah,
like Chocolate Boy and.
Speaking of cartoon dads, like, going back to the cartoon dads thing, one cartoon dad that I have no sympathy for is Timmy's dad. But the whole thing...
I liked him more earlier on.
Yeah, but the whole thing with, like, Timmy's parents is, like, that's the idea. They don't really pay attention to him all that much.
Because that's the only way the premise of the show could work, is if you have inattentive parents, so Timmy needs fairy godparents.
Yeah. And even then, Cosmo's not that great of a parent.
In both cases, I think it's because the show just got, like, flanderized the characters more and more as it went on.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because earlier on, it's like, Cosmo's always really stupid, but it's supposed to be, like, he at least knows he's the stupid one and will defer to Wanda for everything.
I actually kind of preferred Cosmo and Wanda in the pilot episodes. I don't know if you remember that.
On Cartoons.
Yeah, but it's like, in the pilot episodes, Cosmo was a lot smarter. Silly, but smarter.
And he had a lower voice.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I forget what it was, but it was such a humble exchange, but like, Timmy asked Cosmo Wanda to turn Vicky into a chocolate shake, right? And
Yeah.
he flicks his wand, it's a chocolate snake instead. And Wanda's like, he said chocolate shake, not chocolate snake. And just a simple delivery. I gotta get this thing fixed. The way his voice was in the pilot, I actually kind of prefer, to be honest.
Yeah. The more you watch into Fairly Odd Parents, his voice gets higher and higher. Because, like, yeah, even on the actual show early on, it's kind of low at the I married the smart one. Like, that's not
And
like
I married the... Well, he's cute, right?
they turn into the two sides of the heart.
Another cartoon dad that I... what? Matrona? Inspector Matrona? What the heck is this? A staff that restores all HP to a distant target. It also raises the target's biorhythm to its peak.
And it's only 3 uses.
Oh boy. So keep that in mind.
Yep.
Alright, so, can you make it? Okay, so, I don't know if this will work. But, supposedly, there's something you can do here with Raphael.
Raphael and Hetzel, I think, have dialogue together, which is funny because they normally don't have a way to attack one another.
But...
Wait, you gotta move a...
No, we don't. It's a ranged attack.
Oh, yeah.
But, if we were to use something like the Demon card... Hot damn!
Raphael! Raphael, I'm sorry. I did a horrible thing. I have lived in the shadow of my regret for many years now. Please, tell me that you can find it in yourself to forgive me. Please. Raphael, I was kind to you, was I not? I didn't treat you like a slave. I always watched over you so kindly. Be kind in return and forgive me, Raphael. I'm sorry, I don't have anything to say to you. No! Raphael! Nice. I'm glad we thought to do that. Even though it did no damage, it's just...
I do remember that is a thing that you can do with Raphael if you have the Demon card.
Yeah.
The same thing can actually be done with, Raisin and Leanne with certain characters.
Yeah.
In fact, I believe in, what team does Raisin go with? To Barnes?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, because Raphael, like...
Is with Ike
Yeah.
to get Oliver and...
But I believe you also have, you can also have Raisin and Leanne attack LeCaine, and they have a dialogue with each other.
Yeah.
Alright, I hate to do this, but...
Do you want to take out the range units first?
Do we want to do that?
It's safer.
I mean, I also just think that Kurt Naga can just sit there. They're not going to be able to... Oh, right, because if we remove Hetzel, then Raphael's in the line of fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's have Ike do that, huh? We can have the other guys handle the armored units.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of the Tomahawk. No, actually... Oh, he can actually. Huh. Go figure. Meanwhile, someone's yelling outside.
Yeah, I think Patty might have come over,
Alright, cool.
and I think I heard Patty out there.
I think I heard Patty and Tao.
Yeah, I think you're right. Hanging out with Ellie and Amber.
Yep. Yeah, I'm willing to just let him do his thing. He's at 36. Yeah, let's let him just continue,
Okay.
like, building experience from this.
Yeah, Raphael's gonna heal him now, too.
Yes, as a matter of fact, so that works out. Alright, meanwhile...
We need to take out these last few.
And I think we have just the units to do that. Alencia has been performing so unbelievably well this chapter.
I've completely lost track of who would be the MVP.
I don't know who it is, honestly. I really don't. Like, just the sheer fact that she gets 4 attacks is insane on its own, but the fact that she has decent power with a sword that has no durability.
Oh my gosh, sorry. One more cartoon dad.
Okay, go ahead.
Jack Fenton.
Oh my god. He's an interesting case.
He's dumb, and he's probably not a very good dad. He's a very good ghost hunter, though not as good of a ghost hunter as his wife.
Oh no, like what was her name again?
Maddie.
Yeah, Maddie is a far better ghost hunter than Jack. Like, no questions asked.
But Jack is also a badass.
He can be when he Jack Fenton comes through when he needs to.
Yeah, he would have, he would have the like low intelligence and wisdom and charisma, but he would have the high strength and dex actually, despite how fat he is.
No, the dude can move.
Yeah,
the dude can actually move. If I were to choose like the one moment that is like actually the most hot, fucking damn it. Wasn't expecting that Volk, but well done. Is he maxed out?
Yeah.
I think that's our first maxed out unit. And it was Volk.
Are you surprised?
Thinking on it now. Maybe not. Alright. That's pretty much it.
Tabarn could fly around. Excuse me. Could fly around and kill the other.
No, we can't. We can't go past this area.
Okay.
Which is stupid, but,
Yeah.
It is what it is.
The game said no.
Nope. Hey, we're getting Daunt now.
Yeah, now we have Daunt working for us.
Yeah, again, I don't mind this. I don't really mind the scenario all too much because at least we're getting him some experience.
Yeah. Who do you want to kill Hetzel with?
That's a good question.
Sonic probably has dialogue with him.
I wouldn't mind trying with Sonic. Let's get her up there.
Yeah. Okay, so I think the next few turns we're just going to drag our heels, trying to get Kurthnaga to be half useful.
In a way, yeah. And yeah, there's Raphael with the healing.
And he has renewal too, so he's gonna out-heal the damage, I think, now.
But now, he can actually kill.
Yeah.
About time. Oh, wow, that's a pretty good victory screen, actually. Yeah, let's do this. All aboard the shove train. This is no way to treat an empress! Sorry, Your Majesty. Ah!
So Hetzel has unique dialogue with Micaiah, Sonic, Ike, Nyla, Sigrun, Tanith, Oliver, Har, Leanne, Raphael, Racin, Tabarn, Astrid, Astrid, which is interesting.
Oh yeah,
Jill.
I think with Astrid it's related to her thing with Lacane.
No, not really.
Oh, is it not?
It's Hetzel says, "Mortals cannot measure up to the gods. Any child knows as much. Why do you not kneel before her?" Astrid says, "That would be throwing my own beliefs to live a life of blind obedience. I stopped doing that 3 years ago, and I've never looked back."
Gotcha. Okay. Hetzel! I had thought that you alone might be above Lacane's foul conspiracy. It saddens me to see you at his side.
No! Apostle Sonic, I
didn't ask for excuses. You fight alongside Lacane. That's more proof than I'll ever need.
You're right. I fight with him. I had no choice. But please understand that I've always done my best to honor and respect your majesty.
Then how do you explain my confinement in Mainall Cathedral?
I didn't do anything. It was all Lacane. I didn't know anything about it, and only heard later.
And when you did hear of it, why didn't you stop it?
I couldn't. Actually, I could have, but I didn't say anything. It was the same with Mechassault and the Serenus massacre. I
didn't say anything. In other words, you stood there as my grandmother and the Serenus people were killed.
Please, forgive me. Oh, with the flare.
Oh.
Save me, my goddess. Help.
You sure you were all right with that, Sanuki?
I have no mercy for betrayers. Not anymore.
Fair enough. Here, I'll go ahead and clean up.
Prepare yourself.
He said the thing.
That's also at the start of fights, Ike does do the gesture that is that taunt.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That's probably what the taunt's from.
Yeah. I think we could finish off with Kurth if we want.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
Oh, as a matter of fact.
Or close to it, at least. Oh.
Eh.
Yeah, we'll get there.
He's definitely going to prefer attacking Kurth Naga rather than Ike. Like, let's be real for a moment.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, Kurth.
Yeah, let's have Kurth finish this off.
We can get it next turn using Raphael.
I thought the Black Dragons were supposed to be the strongest of the dragons. Sorry, I'm not used to this. Well, I suggest you start stepping it up. Yes, Lord Ike. One thing to note, actually, that did come up earlier is these spaces. They are cover.
Oh.
So that is actually explaining the stats. You can also see the Wardwood.
Yeah.
That increases resistance and stuff. Yeah. So that's also
Right.
that's also playing a factor here.
Yeah, that does become really important in the last couple chapters.
Oh my god, yes. I actually kind of like the concept of Wardwood.
Yeah.
Like flooring that actually increases magical resistance. And that should be it. Kurth Naga, you'll get the last kill.
There we go.
We are done. And that was just the first part.
He's almost getting a full level up per kill, though.
Yeah. Again, Paragon. Micaiah, this is it. I pried this from Lakane's dead fingers. It's the actual blood pact.
At long last, we finally found it. All that misery Dane has suffered over this wretched parchment.
I know. But with this, we can finally free Danon from the curse. Come on, Micaiah. You know what to do.
Of course.
And with that, Dan is finally saved.
Amazing what it took, though.
Except for the whole frozen in stone part, but...
We'll get to that.
Yeah, if we can unfreeze them from stone, they won't have to worry about the blood pact.
That's it.
What a relief.
No one will die now.
No one will die now.
Thank goodness. Oh, Peleus.
Hey. Micaiah, there's another pact here. Lakane was carrying two of them. What's going on?
Oh, I'll hang on to this. Emperor Sanaki? I promised to return it to his proper owner, Raven King Naysala. Because of this, he was forced to serve under Lakane, and he had to turn against his allies. So, kill us too? Yes. Lakane's treachery ran deep. At least it's finally over. I'm happy for everyone. As am I.
I'm sorry to have to remind you, but we don't save everyone who's been petrified. But if we don't save everyone who's been petrified, then this is all pretty pointless.
Well spoken. We can't stop until everyone is free. Come, the goddess awaits.
So I believe if you have Nesala in the group, he will have something to say here.
Yeah, same with Peleus.
Lacane, to think that the warped dreams of of the one treacherous madman could corrupt an entire nation.
Apostle, are you well?
So you still insist on calling me Apostle? I think we're past that, Ike.
So what should I call you? Miss Sanaki?
How rude! You have no right to address me with such familiarity. Please call me Empress.
Got it, Empress.
You don't have to say it like that. Loosen up a bit.
Oh, give me a break.
You creatures are made of some tough meat. I don't think that girl even needs to hear the divine word, do you?
Yune, you're a bit of a mystery yourself. It almost sounds like you're happy to see that people don't necessarily need you.
The one constant truth of people, Ike, is that nobody can stop them from changing. People sometimes do things that even the highest divinities couldn't imagine. That makes me sad, but that also makes me very happy. That's why I love people so much.
There are some changes that the goddesses can't even predict or control. Maybe Ashura resented that.
I don't know, but I do know that Ashura loved people. I'm sure of it.
Maybe at some point. Definitely not now.
Yeah. And that's it for part 1 of Rebirth. 4 parts to go.
We're in the final stretch, people, but
Yep.
damn! That was a lot.
Yeah, and it's gonna keep being a lot.
Uh-huh. At least now we have to have all the preparations out of the way, so it's not going to take as long.
Yeah, no deaths. We still have our Magnificent 17.
Yep. I think the only scare we might have had is with Sheenan, but thankfully we got past that.
Yeah, on turn 1.
Yeah, again, that initial bit was the hardest part. But we got even more difficulties coming forward. I
Yeah.
am not looking forward to how things are going to play out during that final boss, man.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
What?
Dun-it, 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 dun-it,
We'll see you guys
Dun.
next time.
dun-it, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there, damn it!
We're crossing it next time.
I know!